What if your biggest secret was hiding right on your face? In True Beauty, one girl's journey to self-love is full of laughter, romance, and a secret no one can know. Welcome to KDrama Movies, where we break down the twists, turns, and unforgettable moments of your favorite K-dramas. Will she keep up the illusion, or will her true self finally shine through? Stay tuned as we dive into this roller coaster of beauty, love, and identity. Episode 1, Dumpling Drama. The story begins with a punch to the heart. Ju-kyung, a young girl who's had the unfortunate luck of inheriting her mother's less than desirable genes, has been branded ugly by everyone around her, including her own family. From a young age, Ju-kyung has always dreamed of becoming a beautiful fairy like the characters in the cartoons she watches. But life, oh life, throws reality in her face as the neighborhood bullies rain on her fantasy with cruel water pistols and endless name-calling. She's not a fairy in their eyes, she's more like the ghost in a horror movie, haunted by their constant bullying. With every passing year, Ju-kyung becomes an expert at dodging social interactions. Her classmates avoid her as if her ugliness might somehow be contagious. She seeks solace in her trusty rock music, which only adds to her reputation as the weird dumpling girl. Yes, that's right, they'd even given her a nickname, Dumpling, because apparently she's as plain as a steamed bun. Ju-kyung's life becomes a cruel joke, where she's reduced to running errands for her tormentors and delivering snacks like some invisible servant. But one day, a glimmer of hope enters her world. A cafeteria worker named Hyun-bin, not the real Hyun-bin, but hey, we can dream, overhears Ju-kyung's taste in rock music and actually approves. Ju-kyung's heart skips a beat. Could this be her chance at love? Fueled by hope and maybe a bit of desperation, she nervously decides to ask Hyun-bin out for lunch. To her surprise, he agrees. Cue the inner fireworks and a romance moment montage. That evening, our hopeful heroine gets busy in the kitchen, whipping up homemade cookies for her newfound crush. It's the sweetest gesture, and Ju-kyung feels like her life might finally be turning around. But hold on, this is a K-drama, people. Ju-kyung's life is never that easy. The next day at school, with her box of cookies in hand, Ju-kyung is confronted by her eternal enemies, Sae-mi and her gang of bullies. They demand food and, in her panic, Ju-kyung forgets her precious cookies behind. The bullies seize the opportunity to sabotage her. Not only do they snoop through her cookies, but Sae-mi, ever the opportunist, flirts with Hyun-bin and makes it look like she's the one interested. Poor Ju-kyung's heart shatters into a million pieces. She musters the courage to approach Hyun-bin, only to be rejected in front of the entire school. But that's not the worst of it. The bullies are filming the whole thing, laughing at her, and for the cherry on top, Sae-mi drops the bomb. They hate her simply because she's ugly. Crushed and humiliated, Ju-kyung finds herself walking the streets, a storm of emotions raging inside her. She feels utterly alone, unwanted, and hopeless. With tears streaming down her face, she makes a drastic decision. She heads to a rooftop, ready to end it all. But just as she's about to take that final step, something catches her eye, an advertisement for Saeyeon, a singer who recently passed away. In a moment of clarity, Ju-kyung realizes that her life is worth more than this. She steps back, reconsidering, when suddenly, out of nowhere, a boy named Lee Soo-ho appears and yanks her back from the edge. This mysterious boy isn't just saving her life, he's dropping some serious wisdom. Soo-ho tells her to fight through her pain and to think of her family. His words hit deep, and even though Ju-kyung can barely see him without her glasses, because let's be real, life is blurry both metaphorically and literally, she knows this is a life-changing moment. Together, they awkwardly navigate down the building's stairs. Thanks to the oh-so-conveniently broken elevator, Ju-kyung gets an unexpected piggyback ride down from Soo-ho, a scene that's both hilarious and heartwarming. After a dramatic day, Ju-kyung returns home to find her family in disarray. Her parents are caught up in their own problems, her mother is sobbing, and Ju-kyung, already feeling guilty, believes it's all because of her failed suicide attempt. Little does she know that her family's chaos has more to do with her father's financial problems. Desperate to change her life, Ju-kyung contemplates plastic surgery, blaming her appearance for all her problems, But instead of going under the knife, she decides to take matters into her own hands, literally. Armed with online makeup tutorials, Ju-kyung spends hours practicing how to transform herself. Her first attempt is, well, let's just say it scares even her own mother. But determination drives her. And soon enough, Ju-kyung becomes a master at the art of makeup. She even learns to fix her overplucked eyebrows, a rite of passage for every girl, really. By the end of her makeover marathon, she's ready for a fresh start. Enter Sebom High School, the place where everything changes. With her new face and new confidence, Ju-kyung is greeted not with insults, but with admiration. The ugly duckling has transformed into a beautiful swan. Everyone is blown away by her beauty, and suddenly, Ju-kyung finds herself in the spotlight for all the right reasons. But not everyone is charmed by her looks. Enter Soo-ho again, the boy who saved her life. He's assigned to show her around school. But instead of fawning over her like everyone else, he brushes her off and throws a jacket in her face when her makeup smudges on it. Classic Soo-ho. Despite Soo-ho's cold demeanor, Ju-kyung's popularity skyrockets, and she even forms a friendship with another popular girl, Soo-jin. Everything seems perfect, until her mischievous brother, Ju-young, threatens to expose her secret to her new friends. Blackmailing her for his favorite comic book, Ju-kyung's newfound happiness is now at risk. But she's determined to keep her secret safe. In her quest for the comic book, fate strikes again. At Prince Comics, Ju-kyung bumps into none other than, you guessed it, Soo-ho. As their eyes lock, the tension between them rises. What will happen next? Will Ju-kyung's double life stay hidden? Will Soo-ho ever warm up to her? And most importantly, will Ju-young get his comic book? Episode 1 leaves us on the edge, with so many unanswered questions and budding emotions. As Ju-kyung steps into her new school with a glamorous face, she's hoping to rewrite her story, but life isn't that simple. Her journey isn't just about makeup and outward beauty, it's about learning to embrace who she is and finding love in the most unexpected places. Will she be able to keep up with the pressures of maintaining her secret identity? Will Soo-ho, the brooding yet mysterious boy, play a larger role in her life than she could ever anticipate? And what about her past? Can she truly leave it behind, or will it come back to haunt her? True Beauty promises to take us on an emotional roller coaster of laughter, heartbreak, and those sweet K-drama moments that make your heart flutter. Stay tuned, because Ju-kyung's transformation has just begun, and this is going to be one journey filled with unexpected twists, jaw-dropping makeovers, and, of course, a love story you won't want to miss. Episode 2 is sure to bring more drama, and trust me, it's going to be a wild ride. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more. We will meet in next video soon.